Today we are reclaiming the word cringe from Gen Z because every generation has money behaviors they cannot stand.
I may go more boomer with that one.
1 point for the boomers.
Have you ever spontaneously spent something over $1,000? I did.
Well, this was recent for you?
Last night. Hey guys, I'm Rachel Cruz.
I'm George Camel.
And this is Smart Money Happy Hour.
Hey, is saying things in unison considered cringe?
No, I love it.
Really?
Yes.
People love it out there. Like, I know they do it at home.
Yes. Well, Smart Money Happy Hour. And then you know what? I got a comment, a DM recently. I forgot to tell you. And they said, why have you stopped saying cheers to George? Because we'll be like, this is Smart Money Happy Hour. And then we cheers.
I
and
thought
we
there
move
was something
on.
in the edit that they told us.
They may have, and I don't know.
They're cutting it out.
So here, let me just say, this is Smart Money Happy Hour. Cheers.
Cheers,
George. That's what I would say.
And
Cheers,
I used to
George.
say something quirky about the drink to add some panache and pomp and circumstance. But then I heard, that's not even going to make it in the edit.
Maybe
So
they're
I
just editing us
stopped.
out. I know. But
Just so you guys know, we don't have any decision-making power around here. Every word is piped in through a chip in our brain.
we never know what's going to make the final cut. We should do an uncut episode one time.
I think the people think the episodes are already uncut. Imagine the stuff you don't see.
We have a great team. We're just the puppets.
The
genuinely.
best editors.
They're fantastic.
No strings attached.
That's right. In sync reference. All right. Well, this is the show where two friends who happen to be money experts talk about what you're talking about. Everything from pop culture, current events, and money.
We should do one on cop culture. I think that's actually intriguing to me. I was like, no one's ever talking about cop culture. There's a whole zeitgeist around that.
Donuts and coffee.
A little stereotypical.
Oh, man.
But I have been like, have you ever seen like an out of shape cop and you're like, yeah, I could do that job. You know what I mean?
They're
But then most of the job is paperwork, I found out. Like, they're not actually chasing criminals.
Well, you know, I was laughing because there was a meme. This is probably so illegal, but it just was funny. Like a Instagram reel. And it was like cops pulled me over because I was on my phone. But here they are. And it's a guy in his car with like a laptop. And he's like talking on a phone. And he's like doing this and like shooting like the speed. You know what I mean? Like how multitasking they have to be when they're driving. They probably do it when they're stopped. But
I do think about that. How often are they just like Googling license plates on their little laptop while driving?
I would get the T of the person in front of
I'd
you.
be every license plate.
Oh my gosh.
Any interesting car, but what a nice car, what do they do?
Who
Terrible
are they?
car, what do they do?
Who are they? Yeah. Then Google them. Figure it out.
I don't think they Google, but maybe.
Google the person?
I think they have better means of finding it. Like the license plate will tell you more than a Google search.
Yeah, but if you get the name of the person that owns the car, Google the name of the person and be like, oh, they're the CEO of this healthcare company. That's not in their database, probably.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. You make a great point. Hey, if you're a cop, let us know. That's what you do. That's 90% of your job.
We appreciate your service.
Anyways, we're sipping on today a Blackberry vanilla mocktail. So this is one that kids of all ages can enjoy.
And I don't want to give it away. This might be a top 5 for me. It's really good.
High praise from Rachel Nicole Cruz. We're going to give you a rating and reveal the cost per glass at the end of the episode, so stick around for that. You're not going to want to miss it because she loves it.
Yeah, high rating.
Cat's out of the bag. All right, so when something is considered, quote, cringe, you know, like, I mean, a bad example, fender bender on the interstate. It's annoying, harmless, nobody's hurt, but you just can't look away.
Yeah. Like what's cringy to you in life? Because to me, it can be less bad than an interstate
Yeah, mine
wreck,
are like
but
things that really don't affect me, but I take personally.
Okay.
Good example, Crocs in public.
Okay.
Now, do I have issue with Crocs as a shoe? Sure. The design is flawed, but I've heard they're very comfortable. And if you're in the medical field, totally understand wearing Crocs at work.
For sure.
But if you're a grown adult in public, just moseying around, I don't think you should be wearing Crocs.
Shouldn't have the Crocs on.
Yep. Children, you get a pass.
Yeah. Under what age? 10?
I'd say under
12?
12. Yeah.
12,
I'd say
yeah.
teenagers, if you're still doing Crocs,
When you're
it's
going
ironic.
into freshman year of high school, retire
Yeah.
the Crocs. Because all the kids, that was like a cool thing. They would wear Birkenstocks or Crocs with like high socks. I think that was like a
What are you,
thing.
Dr. Seuss?
I think
Birks and Crocs with socks? That rocks.
oh, with a fox.
With socks.
With socks.
Always with socks.
Oh man.
Yeah, that one just bothers me. I don't have any like science behind it, but
I
if you're
know.
also adults wearing the gibbets in the Crocs, the little like gems and charms they put in it,
Yeah.
I'm like, listen,
You can't do it.
just therapy's cheaper.
That's funny.
Whatever's
Crocs don't
ailing
bother
you.
me. Do you know what kind of bothers me?
What's that?
Is when people wear athleisure to like something other than running errands.
Oh.
So stay with me here. The airport.
Oh.
Call me old school, but I see people in like legit pajamas walking around. And a little
Not
baby's like,
no, we're not talking like nice athleisure. Like you're talking
yeah,
about
like if you have
straight
like
up.
joggers and like a nice like
Minnie
sweatshirt or
Mouse
something. Yeah,
flannel
like I get it.
pants.
But like I'm like the like the borderline pajama look. I'm like, y'all. And again, there's the high level. So there's a really bougie style that was like a monochromatic set that was silk. And
can
like
vibe with that.
was like a Dior, like a fancy, people had that on, like celebs. But I'm talking like full on like pajama pants at the airport. A part of me is like, you're an adult. You're
Yeah.
an adult. Like you gotta like wear clothes. I don't know. Like wear normal clothes.
I expect that
When
behavior
you're
like
out in public.
midnight at Walmart. Sure. Wear the Minnie Mouse sweats. Go for it.
Yeah, I know.
You're in good company.
So I don't know. Whatever it is, but I'm like, man.
Well, let's play a quick game, and everyone watching can play along at home. Quick game of cringe or nah.
Ooh.
I don't know what nah means in this
No, it's
scenario.
nah. Nah.
Is it nah?
Nah.
So nah meaning
say
like no, it's
nah?
not cringe. Is that
Nah.
what teenagers
Yeah,
do that?
Nah. No. Yay or nay? Nay. Is it nay? It's just no. No. Okay.
All right, our resident Gen Z are just basically
No.
said that you're being
Okay,
cringe right
Sorry. Okay. Okay.
now. All right, this is a quick react. No
Okay.
discussion here. Just go for it. Okay, top of mind. PDA. We're talking same side of the booth couples, holding hands, kissing in public. Cringe?
I mean, the same side of the booth is more quirky than cringe to me. Holding hands and kissing doesn't really bother me. I will say we were in Miami
Oh.
on a vacation, and
A lot of public romance?
the couple next to us.
Just going.
I mean, just
Full throttle.
they were just like on the same chair, all the things, and you're like,
Wow.
all right.
Can I defend
But
the same side?
They were very comfortable and great, and I just like maybe
You
you
have
have
to be.
something I don't.
There's
Like,
a level, like a lack of shame that I envy in those people.
I mean, seriously, and just like, man, good for y'all. Just,
Okay, same side table booth. Can I defend?
are USA?
Because I'm guilty.
Oh,
So Whitney and I, for example, split fajitas. The table is 6 feet wide. So if we sit across from each other, this is a whole situation to try to like. So now we're like, well, let's just sit on the same side of the booth because the table's gigantic at some of these restaurants.
Yeah.
So we just go same side.
wow,
Yeah.
shameless.
And she doesn't want to look at me. You know what I mean?
Okay, can I say this? A square table, I could go same side with the edge between us, so we're both kind of looking the same direction. You know what I mean?
you're at the corner, like you're kind of catty corner.
Yeah,
Yep.
we did that. We do that. Yes,
That makes sense.
But a booth. Sorry, George.
All right. I tried. Specifically Mexican restaurants. They have the biggest booths I've ever
Oh,
seen.
this is a great one. Loud phone calls in public.
Yeah, that's a hard
Okay,
cringe
this
for
is a
me.
boomer thing, y'all, and they have it on speakerphone.
If you have it on
and you're
speaker,
listening on speakerphone the entire conversation from someone.
and is it an important conversation? No.
And it's in the airport. I was listening to this man, I mean, for 20 minutes, talk about his whole flight situation it was, and I heard the other guy giving him tips on what to do. I mean, it was a whole thing. And I'm like, this is bizarre. Like, that's bizarre to me. That you don't have enough self-awareness, that you're sitting in a crowded gate and you are literally on speakerphone talking.
Yeah.
Is that not wild?
No, I think every generation can get behind that one. The boomers are guilty of this.
Yes.
And the text sound on every letter.
Sounds like.
Dot. How many dots do we need?
Yes.
You made your point. You're not happy with us. I get it.
Now, I am a voice texter, voice to text, but I try to whisper it. So I'll be like walking in the parking lot at work and I'm like, hey, just so you know, and I'll like give the message in my phone, but I will say it out loud.
Okay, that does bother me. That is cringe to me. Hey girl messages.
Let me. Hey girl. I like to do it all the time.
It's giving like MLM pitch.
Hey girl.
Like, hey girl.
Yeah. I don't know.
How do yours continue after that?
It's like, hey girl. I do. That or ladies.
Who is that being sent to?
A group of friends. I'm like, ladies, what are we gonna do tonight? I'll be like, my porch tonight. I'll like.
What's the equivalent of that for guys? Like, would I be like, boys?
I don't know.
It's the game plan.
I don't know. Does not bother me, but I do. I am a hey girl for sure offender.
Wow.
Ooh. What else are you supposed to say? Like, hi.
I hope this finds you well.
Okay, I know. Hello.
Reclining in the airplane seat. Is that cringe?
Oh my gosh, I've changed my stance on this one.
Your OG stance was it's okay to recline?
I would always recline.
And now you think it's cringe.
No, I don't think it's cringe I don't judge other people, but I now don't do it because I realize it's a hot topic issue, a hot button issue. I never knew people were so opinionated about it. They made the seats to recline. So I was like, that's what I would do. I would recline. And so I don't get mad if other people do, but now I think I am the unhealthy part of Rachel is too scared what people are going to think.
Or maybe you're a selfless person who goes, hey, maybe this person wants the 4 inches they have and they don't want it to go down to 1.
Yeah, we flew American, that Miami trip I was telling you about. We flew Southwest down, Nashville to Miami, Southwest, back American. I'm not going to bash American, but I'm going to bash American. Their rows are horrible.
Tiny?
And I didn't pay for the extra whatever. Like you can, I think
Comfort
there's like
plus
3
platinum.
different levels. And Winston and I'm like, we'll just sit in like row 32. We're fine. And I got back there. I was like, oh my gosh. Like it is significantly less room than Southwest.
Wow.
Significant. Like I could kind of feel it. I'm not a claustrophobic person, but I kind of was like,
get me out of this.
This is pretty tight. Yep.
Woo.
Wow.
Okay.
We are really opinionated
We're already,
there.
yeah. See?
Jeez.
That's my hot take. Everyone is more judgmental than they would like to believe.
Fair. Unbelievable. Well, one place you got to go is fairwinds.org/Ramsey. Because
if you love a good .org, which Gen Xers and Boomers definitely do.
They love that. But for real, Fairwinds is a credit union, and they're fantastic, you guys. Everything from what they provide, their services, they line up right with Ramsey and the Ramsey plan. So if you're working the Ramsey plan, Fairwinds Credit Union is going to be alongside you, supporting you in that, not working against you like other banks.
Not looking to nickel and dime you with a bunch of fees.
Yes.
They're not going to do that.
No, and Winston and I, we opened up an account, and we did it online, and it was like weirdly simple. Genuinely. I was expecting so much more when I was doing it because it's a bank account, right? But when you fill everything out and the next day we got a call from them, double checking a couple things and asking how it was. I mean, it just was like great customer service as well.
Which is rare in today's world, especially in the financial world.
Yes.
Yeah, I did it on my phone, less than 5 minutes.
It was
super easy.
So great.
And they're owned by their members, not by Wall Street, because they're a credit union, which makes me love them even more. You're not just an account number to them. And again, they want you to find freedom with your money versus bondage by trying to trap you into debt. That's not what they're about. So go check them out. Go to fairwinds.org/Ramsey or check out the link in the description. So let's talk about generational money cringe. Everyone likes to make fun of Gen Z for being judgmental, calling out the cringe, but I think every generation does this in different ways.
Yes.
Just less publicly.
Yeah. Gen Z, boomers, we all.
Gen X, who are often forgotten and love to let you know that we forgot about them.
I know, Gen X, sorry.
We didn't forget about you. You're just not as interesting. The boomers are out here doing egregious things. Be more egregious and we'll pay attention.
And then, they did slip under the radar, though.
They're just out there working, trying to survive.
Yeah, they are. Isn't that funny?
Boomers are flaunting their homes they paid with a bushel of raspberries. So they're going to get more hate.
So the team polled ChatGPT to find common money habits each generation thinks is cringy. And we're going to kind of unpack these together to see if we agree or disagree,
Let's start with the boomers. Mm-hmm. Talking about how much money you make. Boomers do not like that.
Yes, they would
say
that's
Gen Z's all
cringe.
about transparency.
Yeah, so boomers would say talking about how much money you make is cringe.
Poor etiquette. They would never use the word cringe. They don't know what that means, but they would say it's poor etiquette. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Would you agree with the boomers on this?
I would lean probably more that. Unless I had a friend and we were in the exact same position in life, like we're both in marketing, we both do social media, we're both teachers, like whatever the thing is, like if we have a equal playing field of a job, I would totally want to know what that person's making over there, right?
What about same company versus you work at different companies? I feel like it's easier if you work at a different company.
Yes, for sure. Same company?
Feels risky.
It does. Yeah. Because I don't know.
Someone's going to be resentful.
Well, and if someone's there longer, they're probably going to be making more. If there was a certain need at the time for the company to get X level marketer, maybe they're going to pay more for it.
Well, what I found is that the newer hires come in at a much higher salary than, I started as. So that's upsetting to me that I've been here 4 years and the new hire is making that much day one because of the market or whatever it is, their experience.
Yeah,
and
it's
so
hard.
I guess it rarely doesn't backfire. Usually it causes you to feel less than or better than, and neither one is healthy in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So you're more with the boomer on that.
1 point for the boomers.
Okay, next. Airing your dirty laundry or oversharing about your private financial struggles or goals.
Oh.
They would say that's cringe.
There's a big spectrum here. So the boomers were taught to value image and reputation and sort of carry yourself with a certain level of dignity. And I think to them, putting your business out there is over the line.
Right.
So airing dirty laundry.
And I do think it is like bizarre to them, the emotion that we are willing to put out to the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Boomers would never launch a GoFundMe for their personal struggles. Number one, because they wouldn't know how. They would just struggle to figure it out. But number two, they would see it as like, ooh, I don't want to let people know that I'm struggling.
Yeah.
So there's a level of, I respect that it's okay to ask for help and to admit you're struggling. Yes. But I do think there's a time and place for it, to the boomers' credit. And online, publicly airing your dirty laundry, quote unquote.
I may go more boomer with that one.
Yeah, are the
I'm
boomers
okay to
right?
do it, but do it like with your friends. Don't do it for the world.
Should we title this
World
episode,
Wide Web.
Are the Boomers Right?
www.instagram.com, right? Like, it's the World Wide Web.
If you go to Instagram.com, you're a boomer.
I'm just making the point that it's the internet.
Can I share a very boomer move that your dad is guilty of?
Oh, I cannot wait. Does he
Instagram.com.
No, he does on his laptop.
I have never seen someone scroll the desktop version of Instagram. And Dave and I are hosting the show, and I'm like, oh, it's a website. Like, I forgot. It's also a website.
He's probably like HTTP.
But to be fair, much better viewing experience.
Oh, really?
Than
on
a phone.
Great?
Yeah, I'll tell you this. He doesn't like my posts.
He is on it awfully a lot to not interact. Like,
yeah, I do get nervous because he follows like 40 people, myself included. So like naturally, my stuff shows up in his feed. And when I'm next to him, I'm like, does he like it? Is he into it?
What's he thinking?
So great. All right. Accepting financial help from relatives. This is big cringe from the boomers because they would say, not very bootstraps of you.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to disagree with that one. I think it's okay. If it's not like an entitled situation and you're like creating harm to the situation. But I don't know, George, I just know a lot of people today that I'm like, it's families and they're working hard. They need to replace a car. And the parent has the money. It's like, hey, I'll buy you the new van. I think that's great. That does not make me mad.
Yes. So now, if it is like, I guess the caveat is if it's stunting that person's growth.
If it's to the detriment of the kid or the person, for sure. That's where we start to say, like, that's not good.
But if you want to gift a car, even a down payment, cover the cost of college.
Yes. I don't know why.
Set your kid up.
Yes. I don't know why. I just think that's great. That does not bother me.
All right.
Next up, selfish spending money on self-care. Therapy, massage appointments.
It feels frivolous to them.
Yes. Lawn care, house cleaner, mani-pedi.
So anything that you could do yourself. Now, I don't know how to give yourself a massage. That feels difficult.
Yeah, I am an outsourcer. Like my mom, we never had anyone clean our house when I was growing up. Yeah. Sharon never did. And now me working, 3 kids, all of it, I'm like, yes, please.
Let's outsource all the help we can get.
100%. And that just doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
and I'm not picky about it either. Some people will outsource and then they're picky about the outsourcing. And they're like, well, they didn't do that. I don't know. Part of me, I'm like, no.
Like they didn't mow it how I would mow it. They didn't clean it how I would clean it.
Yeah, that's cringe to me. I'm like, listen, they did it. I don't know. I'm just not picky with that.
Yeah, if you have the resources to trade your precious time that you could spend doing something that's more important to you or that's more beneficial to you, absolutely do it.
Yep.
So boomers, that's a negative point for you.
There you go.
We've docked your pay.
Yes,
I know. That's how they know. They understand that word.
Dock your pay, which means you won't have that extra pay to buy Cozy Earth products because Cozy Earth is incredible. Their products, you guys, the quality is outstanding. Whether it's shirts, joggers. Now, you know what? That's an athleisure I would wear.
That's classy
I would
athleisure.
wear, yes, I would not consider Cozy Earth being like an airport outfit. I would do it.
That's quiet luxury is what
Because
it
they
is.
do. I'm like, it just looks so good. It is like, it's so nice, you guys. It is wonderful. So from the bedding to the clothes, all of it, fantastic.
I got an olive shirt with the matching olive joggers. Let me tell you, I feel like a pro athlete when I wear it. Like I might as well be going to warm-ups right now.
Just might as well be going to my game.
Exactly.
Just look fantastic.
So it makes me feel rich inside, regardless of how I actually am outside.
So true. It's
And
so true.
we can help you with that because we're offering you guys 40% off when you use the promo code SmartMoney at checkout, or just go to cozyearth.com/smartmoney. Use the link in the description. Make it easy on yourself, but look good at the airport. Wear Cozy Earth instead of your Minnie Mouse pajamas.
Amen. Hallelujah. All right, ready for this. Money habits that Gen Xers think are cringe. Relying on TikTok for financial advice. Gen Xers.
I love this one. So they think it's cringe,
They
yet
think it's terrible.
they will find that same video on Facebook 3 weeks later and share it with everyone they know.
Just saying.
And I'm like, yeah,
Look what it
saw that
is.
3 weeks ago. Appreciate it, bro.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Anything new or flashy,
I would agree with them.
they don't understand. It feels risky.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a platform.
Yep. Next, quiet quitting or job hopping every couple of years to increase salary. Gen Xers would say that is cringe.
Yeah, they value the loyalty, the
think they do.
simplicity. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You got good benefits. You've been here 15 years.
Yep.
Why
Stay the
mess it up?
course. Yes. And you're going to be retiring soon if you're a Gen Xer.
That's true.
Retirement's around the corner. So stay with it. You're good. Right.
They're like a don't rock the boat. Like they had
Yes.
some struggles,
Yes.
and so they're going, why mess up a good thing?
That's right. Next, only earning freelance income. They love their 401k match and corporate health insurance.
Yeah, very few Gen Xers are out there just kind of winging it, doing
Freelancing it.
freelance work.
I know.
They don't have the risk tolerance that I think like Gen Z has.
They like a little bit more of the structure. They want to live in the structure. They feel safe in the structure. That's where they want to stay.
They love a benefits package more than anyone.
Next, not having a college degree.
Well, and they were like the first one in their families to graduate, some of them.
Yes. Yeah.
And
for
so
sure.
since it worked for them, they're big on like, well, everyone should go to. What do you mean you're not going to get a degree?
Yeah.
You're going to be a YouTuber?
What does that mean?
You need to have a stable job. Like they were very much about stability.
Yes, for
You
sure.
needed a backup plan. You didn't get to go chase your dreams.
Yeah, so they look at the Gen Zers who kind of are like, college, I don't know, we'll see. And they're like, what? No, you got to go.
Wild behavior.
You got to go. All right, George, millennials, we're up next. You ready?
Money habits we think are cringe?
Yes. Things that are happening that millennials are like, oh, don't
I'm
do
an
that.
expert on my own opinion. Let's see what I think
Okay.
about these.
I'll start us off.
Okay.
Toxic work environments that don't pay well or treat employees fairly.
Yes. I agree with that. I think life is short, and millennials realize we don't have to live the life of the Gen Xers and boomers by just settling for a job we hate with bad leadership, with bad values. We can actually do more missional work that we care about.
Yes.
And I think we were the first generation to have that. It's a luxury. Let me say that out loud. It's a luxury to even get to explore that, and our parents set us up for that kind of life. And for that reason, you should go find somewhere that isn't toxic, that
Yes.
does pay you well, that does
Yeah,
treat
and just
you
to
well.
stay in it, we're kind of like, don't do that.
No.
You got options out there. So
Go fly.
go find it.
All right, next up, lack of transparency around money. So millennials were the first generation to appreciate salary transparency, pay equality. They expected equal partnership in money and marriage. And they were the first ones to make the prenup a little more normal.
Oh, yes.
To go like, I got to protect me. I'm looking out for me.
Yep. No, I can see all of that. Yeah, and I think especially just talking about money in general. So whether it's salary or not, I feel like we were the generation that we were fine
More
with it.
open talking about it with our peers,
Yes.
with friends, with family.
Yep. And I think it is how you grow up too, of what's like what's acceptable, what's not,
Yeah.
and what you see as normal or not. Because you get put in a situation that's totally different. Like we have some friends and his whole family, they own businesses, sell them. It's like this whole thing. And he was like, oh yeah, we like grew up and almost to a fault. He would say we became unhealthy. We're like, they would all get together for Christmas
And talk shop.
and all the brothers are comparing what they did here and they sold it for this. You're not doing this. You know what I mean? Like it started
Yeah.
to become like a one-upper game. That's not good. We don't want that. But I do think it's kind of how you grew up and how you saw life.
But I
which
think
was
creating
interesting.
a normalcy about talking about principles of money, values,
Yes,
asking
so
for
great.
advice. Hey, do you think I should do this? Before that, it was just you're in a kind of a vacuum, just
Yeah.
hoping you're doing the right thing,
Going
winging
so
it.
isolated, totally.
Feeling like it's a
to bring
shameful thing to
people
talk
in, I
about.
think it's great.
So I'd rather us err on the other side of the spectrum. All right, next up on money habits millennials think are cringe, quote, irresponsible spending. They want their spending to reflect their values. So they want to donate to causes they believe in. They'll boycott companies they don't align with.
Yes.
Spending in an environmentally conscious way. I feel like this was a new thing for the millennial generation.
Well, Tom's came out.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? There was a
Warby
lot.
Parker of like, we're going to give one for everyone you buy.
There was like a big trend of that. More so a few years ago, I feel like that we saw a lot of those companies come up.
Where they wanted to make you feel good about your spending. That it
Yes.
isn't selfish.
Right.
It's actually selfless to buy
Yeah.
our product.
And those are the ones that will be like, all right, Target doing something we don't like. They will not go in that Target.
Yeah.
And if you shop at Target or you mention Target, they will get on you. And you're like, wow. True.
Whereas the boomers, they don't
I
give
don't
a
even
rip.
know if they know what's going on.
No.
No, they do. I'm just kidding, boomers. I'm kidding.
I can't wait. Here's what I do it because I know the boomers are going to leave the comments, and I appreciate that.
No, we love the
and
boomers.
we have
They
what
are
I love
great.
is like the '60s folks.
There's a lot of them that watch this show.
Yeah.
And they love it. So we appreciate you. Y'all are great.
the best.
Y'all are great. Yeah.
It's fun to just generalize and stereotype once in a while. So just
I
let us
know.
have this, guys.
Yes.
Okay. Speaking
Next,
of
taking all of their financial advice from boomers.
cringe,
We think it's so cringe.
this one. Okay, here's the thing. Boomers have a lot of wisdom to give the other generations, but the context is usually left out, which
Yes.
makes the millennials rageful because they go, you should be buying a house. Renting's a waste of money. And you go, have you seen the price of houses?
Right.
And they go, well,
Compared
I had
to
to work
salary.
4 jobs when I was young. I'm like, we get it, but also math.
Yes.
Like income has gone up this much,
Yeah.
but housing has gone up 3 or 4x that.
Right,
There's a
right.
legitimate math problem here, and I think boomers tend to go kind of pull yourself up by the bootstraps, suck it
Yeah.
up.
You're going to be fine.
It's you had it easier than I do, and I don't like that comparison game.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wins.
Yes. It's good. Well done, George.
That's me summing up
You
the
tell 'em.
entire thing.
You tell them.
Everyone can have it difficult in their own way.
All right. Next, the Gen Zers.
Uh-oh.
Here are money habits
SpaghettiOs.
that they think are cringe. Not taking advantage of digital income.
Oh.
So everything from like, crypto to making money online via like TikTok or Instagram, right? So they're just like, yeah.
They're less about trading their time for money and more like, how do I trade a one-time thing I did or a skill to kind of flip that online and make quote-unquote passive income.
Yeah. And make that money.
And they are more creative, more inventive. They're not afraid to learn
Yeah.
new skills,
Yeah.
especially ones that pertain to the digital world. Very resourceful. Like they will figure it out. And that's why I think they're going to be one of the greatest generations.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, and the amount of time that you have to put in for things, they learn to work smarter, not harder.
Yes.
And they kind of find that path. Not always, but a lot of the times.
You know what worries me though about Gen Z?
What?
They have lived their entire lives online.
Yes, that means their information is out there. Their names, email addresses, phone numbers, it's all out there. And not just them, George, all the generations. If you are online, your information's out there. That's why we love and use Delete Me, because Delete Me will go in and remove your information from these data brokers that collect that data and they sell it off. They make money off of you. And Delete Me goes in and helps remove that, which we love.
100%. And this actually happened to me a while back. My parents somehow got my information tied to some of their like real estate properties. So I started getting inundated with all these spam calls and texts because I was on these data broker sites. And so when I got Delete Me, I inputted all my information and it was like, boom, removed, boom, removed. And it
Amazing.
reduced all of the risk in my life, and I just helps keep me protected online and my family,
Yes.
my kids, my wife.
What's
And so
wild
this is
to
a
me
great
is
thing
after
to
I
have.
filled out everything, it was like pulling up and it showed me old addresses that I had lived at that they had found on the internet.
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
like, hey, have you lived here? You're
I
like,
had
yes.
no idea. Yes, it's crazy the information that's out there. So sign up for Delete Me. If you go to joindeleteme.com/smartmoney, you get 20% off and it comes out to less than $9 a month. So make
That's
sure
a deal.
to check it out. Gen Z and beyond. Check it out.
Everyone needs this. This is a multi-generational tool that we all need, and we'll put the link in the description as well.
All right, something else they think is cringe. blindly following the traditional American dream.
Oh.
So they question, like, do I need to really go to college? Do I need to get into the corporate world and climb the ladder? Like, right? So they kind of are questioning.
Do I need to own the house with the
means of
white
it.
picket fence with 2.2 kids? They're rethinking everything.
Yes. I mean, they are, if you use the word reconstructing their ideas of life, and they're like, what are we going to do here?
Which makes sense. I mean, they were born into a time that is pretty wild and ever-changing, and things are very expensive. And so their goal is not necessarily to get a stable job that can afford them a house, because they're wondering if that's even in the cards for them.
Yes.
And so I understand it, and I still think that there's a new American dream out there that is achievable, which is living a life with no debt so that you have options and flexibility and margin to do the things you really want to do. And if that's travel the world, good for you.
Yes. And I will say this too. On the Ramsey show, we get calls from people in their early 20s, and they're making like $170,000. I mean, it's
Crushing it.
crazy. And you're like, what are you doing? And yeah, and they're usually doing something non-traditional. So even coding, which now is like, this is more traditional, but like they'll be a coder or they'll start this business or that. And like,
Very
they're
entrepreneurial.
very creative too. Because I think there's a lot of options out there and they take advantage of it, which I love. So great.
Good for them.
Yes.
All right, next up. They think this is cringe. Living above your means to impress others.
Love this about them.
They value extreme authenticity. They see through the fake because they've lived their whole lives watching these social media facades. And they're starting to go, that ain't it.
Yes.
I want to do me. I don't need to live someone else's life to impress anyone else.
Yeah.
Whereas
They feel
previous generations, it was a little bit more of like, I want to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, that tagline went through so many generations where now they're like, we're
The
good.
Joneses are everywhere, and
Yeah.
you don't even know if it's real or not.
That's right.
You're like, did you just rent out a private jet to take a photo? Mm-hmm. So now there's a subset who are chasing that, and that's unhealthy. But I think the majority of them out there,
They're kind of done with it. They don't
They're
need
done.
the flashiness. Yeah, they're fine. All right, last but not least, anything that takes too much effort or time. It's kind of what I was saying. Work smarter, not harder.
very much convenience culture, make it frictionless. They value efficiency and logic and common sense, which means like going into a store and dealing with customer service and shop. That's just too much. It's simply too
We'll
much,
just go online. Avoid all human beings and just do it online.
which I get. I think that's the way society is going, is anything that takes too much effort or time, we're out.
Yep.
But I think Gen Z is definitely pioneering the work smarter, not harder.
Yes. And I'm not mad about it, but we do need the grit, the perseverance, because I do think on the other side that can produce
A lack of patience.
a little bit, yes, of this like, oh my
Entitlement.
gosh, it's like, come on.
Have you experienced the Gen Z stare in
No, but
customer
I've
service?
heard about this.
I get it a lot. I don't know if that's a me thing.
Yes. Well, I saw a thing about like millennials helping you versus a Gen Zer, and it's funny. We're like overly like, yeah, this, and here's the options. Like, what do you? And the Gen Zer is like, it's right here. You can just like read the board. It's
Yeah,
right here.
very
Just look here.
judgmental. And even when they don't know, they make you feel like the dumb one somehow. Because they'll just stare long enough that you're like, I guess I should leave.
I know.
This happened to me at a Home Depot, which I don't darken the door of a Home Depot
You went
often.
in a Home Depot?
I tried not to go in. I did the curbside pickup, right?
Yes.
I'm out there for 20 minutes. And I'm like, hey, I'm here. Nothing. So I guess I got to go in. I find the first employee I can find, and it's a young Gen Z guy.
Okay.
And he looks at me and I'm like, hey, like I finally got this thing, but it's missing the handle. I need that to like spray the like weed control. And he just goes, I don't think you got that one. I was like, no, I did. Like, look at the photo of the item. It's right here. And he goes, oh, okay. Yeah, you can just go grab another one. And I'm like, I don't know where this item is. Like, that's why I did pickup. And he was like, I guess I can go get it. Like, it was just that level of just
Totally. I know.
he hated this entire thing and I hated the entire thing.
Oh, no.
I'm like, you work here.
Yes.
This should fall
This
on
is
you
your
more
job.
than me.
This is your job. This is what you're supposed to do. Yes.
So
I know.
anyways, I was very
and
frustrated
it's not all
by
Gen
that.
Zers. It's not. But I have a friend and she employs some people. I was actually just talking to her today. The kids went back to school and I was talking to her on the way to work. And we were talking about perseverance because one of my kids got in a class that she didn't have a lot of friends. It was like kind of this thing. And I'm like, it's okay. This is a good perseverance. Like there's going to be a lot of times in life that things don't work out well. You're going to get a crappy professor in college. You're going to get, you know what I mean? Like you're going to be in situations in life and it's not going to be perfect. And you got to figure out how to do it. Anyway, so she was saying, she was like, yeah, a lot of the Gen Zs actually like they can't do hard. Like you can't, like anything gets wrong, they're out. And she's like, oh my gosh, I need like that grit, that perseverance, right? It's not all of them.
Yeah. And this also applies to other generations. I've had terrible experiences with customer service with Gen X and Boomers.
Oh, sure,
who go, that we, I don't,
but I think
they
what
just
we're
don't know
talking
how to do it.
But
and
the
they get
last
uncomfortable.
point, though, the fear is if it takes too much effort or time, can create someone that can't like do it, like do the hard, do the uncomfortable.
I just want some resourcefulness.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So that's what we don't want. But I don't think most Gen Zers are like that because they're great. We love a Gen Zer.
We love a Gen Zer.
We love a Gen
and
Zer.
Gen Xer and Boomer and Millennial.
And Millennial, we love them all. We love
We
them
have
all.
to say we love them all.
All right. So I'd say takeaway of this episode, George, every generation has their pros and cons. I think they all have something to offer us. All of them do. And some of them, I think we all can look at and be like, we think you're cringe in this area.
Yes.
Even millennials.
And there's also, in every generation, there's the ones that kind of suck, and they're the ones that are amazing, that you're inspired by.
Yes.
Whether they're Gen Z or Boomers.
And financially, there's the ones that still struggle all the way to their Boomer years, right? And then some that do great, vice versa. So your age and all of that, I'm going to say doesn't matter. It's your habits, how you view money, and all of it that's going to sustain you long term. And that's why it's so important, I think, to have a plan, to have a direction, to know what you're doing with your money. That's why the Ramsey plan and the baby steps is there. That's why it was built, to be like, hey, here's a path to go. Walk the path. So regardless of your age or generation.
And there's something to learn from every generation. So I always try to ask questions and gain wisdom regardless of what age they are, what their experience is.
They can teach you a lot.
But if you have terrible social skills and bad customer service, I'm out.
Okay.
Just know that. Done. I'm out.
Not going to the Home Depot. All right. Before we spill the tea on our Guilty as Charged segments, what do you rate it, George? The drink.
Let's see. Let me give it another second opinion. I'll go 7 out of 10.
I think I'm going to go 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Like, I would genuinely drink that at dinner. I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
So
it does have a richness to it that I think has been rare in the mocktail world. This is a Blackberry vanilla mocktail. It costs $2.76. That is price. Did we use organic blackberries in this? I don't know.
Hey, it's a bougie drink. That's why I like it.
She likes it. It's got blackberries, lemon juice, vanilla extract, raw honey, and ginger ale.
Delicious. I love it.
So recipes in the show notes. Give it a try this weekend. Fun for the whole family.
All right, George. Now it's time for Guilty as Charged. And this is where we ask each other a Guilty as Charged question every week. And if we're guilty, we take a sip. All right, George.
You ready for this one?
Yeah, I am. Have you ever spontaneously spent something over $1,000?
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's going to take me a minute in the Rolodex.
I did.
Well, this was recent for you?
I'm guilty. Last night.
What? Last night? Okay. Riddle us the tale. What happened? Was it worth it?
I don't know
yet. Is Winston okay?
I don't know when this is. I know I had to like ease in to be like, because it's a trip. It's next weekend. Can I just tell you though, all of this is like what I thrive on. Because I don't get to be spontaneous in life anymore. I got work schedules. I got kids schedules.
Everything's scheduled.
You're just like, to take off within like a 7-day notice, almost impossible.
But that adrenaline rush
But the
fuels
Holy
you.
Spirit allowed this to happen.
We're bringing the Holy Spirit
I looked at my schedule and I
this?
was like, oh my gosh. Literally that whole weekend, I was like, we genuinely don't have a lot for kids. Now, this weekend, the weekend after that, it's
chaotic.
Packed. Birthday, sports, all of it. But for some reason, it's an open weekend. And so
the angels smiled upon you.
So I bought with 2 of my girlfriends. Hey girl. Backstreet Boys tickets to the Sphere in Vegas.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that does feel like once in a lifetime.
Oh my gosh. So we all had dinner last Friday night and someone brought it up. And they're like, well, let's try to go like in September. And I was like, y'all, no, it was only through the summer because I wanted to go. I mentioned it on this show like a few months ago. When I heard they were doing the residency at the Sphere, I was like, how I want to go. But this summer, it just, time
life
flies.
happened.
Yep. And my friend was like, let's try to go in September. I'm like, no, they literally end. I think it's like August 20th. And she was like, what? And we dropped it. And then Sunday afternoon, I got a DM actually from someone. No joke. I didn't end up buying their ticket. Sorry. But she was like, heard you want to go to the Backstreet Boys concert. Me and 2 friends can't go anymore. Like, here's some tickets. They're on resale on Ticketmaster. But if you want to, I'm like, here they are. She didn't give them to me.
Yeah.
But it would be like, you can buy them. And that just Spark the flame, George. I was like,
So in your mind, is that the Holy Spirit
so
working
then
in your favor?
I texted my two friends and I was like, guys, there's these tickets. We don't have to buy these specifically, but should we try to go? And one was like, I don't know if I can swing it. And then one was like, I'm in. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm in. I haven't even talked to Winston, but I think I'm in. I can figure it out. And yeah, so we're doing it.
And the third friend opted in
She
eventually?
ended up, coming back like
pressure?
2 hours later. She said, I'm very stressed. I have a lot of anxiety about this, but I'm going to say yes. We were like, yes.
Where 3 or more are gathered.
That's right.
That's, I think,
That's right.
that's in second hesitations.
No, I'm
Thank you. Dad jokes. We got them.
dad jokes.
I'm so excited for you, genuinely.
So we're flying out on like a Friday afternoon. We get back by Sunday afternoon. It's 48 hours. And I
Worth
may
it.
play some craps.
Wow. When in Rome.
Or a nickel slot. I've never done a slot. I was
yeah.
sitting, I did some nickel slots.
Those are my favorite. You
Those
really
would
get
be
the bang
fun.
for the buck there. Because
That
you
would be
could
fun.
kill an hour and spend $20. I'm like, that's a good
Yeah.
hourly rate.
I think that's fun. Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to
get your
have an
envelope
envelope
ready.
with cash and I'm like, here's money. And if I want to do like the nickel slots, here it is. And when the money's gone, I'm done.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not doing any more.
That is a principle I've seen you live by, and I respect that.
Yes. But anyways, but I did it.
Living your best life. And Winston, what was his response to all this? Because like I want to know what the proper response should be from a spouse.
Yeah. I mean, I don't do this a lot. So he was like, yeah, let's figure out a couple of things.
Okay. He wasn't
And-
reluctant. He had no pushback. He was like, all right, we'll figure it out.
At first, there was like kind of we'll make sure that this and this. And so we had to, do a
Does
couple
he
things.
get like a guy's weekend?
See, can I say this? I'm a really
Reciprocity?
awesome wife. Because anytime there's
Sure.
a guy's weekend,
Can we vouch? We have your daughter here. Can you
Anytime-
vouch for that? Is she a great
I'm a great wife. Whenever he has a guy's weekend come up, I'm like, do it. Do it. And then when he's on the guy weekend, I'm like, don't text or call unless you want to check in. But I'm not going to be like checking
Where
in.
are you? What are you doing?
Just go. Yeah.
Okay.
Just you go.
Complaining about him being
So
gone and how
great.
hard it is at
great.
home.
I mean, that's awesome. That's an awesome wife. So anyways, and it's not like a scorekeeping thing, but also
Kind of is. That's what I was kind of getting at.
when you present it.
So, question: if
Mm-hmm.
I text Winston, I was like, "Hey, bro, Backstreet Boys at the Sphere, you win."
Hey,
Would he
do
go?
the meme. There's a Backstreet Boys meme, and it's like, we're going to Vegas. Send him that one.
I would love a
See
spontaneous
what he
boys trip
says.
with Winston.
Oh, do you go to the Sphere with Winston?
That's what I'm saying. Would he go?
Oh.
Or what would Winston's version of this be? Where he would be like, "Yes, I'm in." Like, what is his band or his experience? He would be. Was it a hunting trip or is
It would be more so camping. One of his friends bought a lake house and they were redoing it and took out everything, like the complete reno. They had not renovated it yet. There was nothing. It was gutted. And they went and brought air mattresses and slept
Yes.
in the house.
That's what's up.
That and then bands. He likes bands that no one's ever heard of.
Have I heard of them?
There was one I remember we were talking about it.
And you text me and I was like, "Oh yeah, I love that band."
It was like the young, oh shoot, I can't remember.
Young and the Restless?
Anyways,
Young the Giant,
I don't know.
Head in the Heart.
Anyways, he would do that. He would do like a
Okay.
music,
All right.
music thing.
I'll find one for Winston because I feel like he deserves this.
Okay.
Boys trip.
Boys
I will not go camping.
Okay, what's
though.
yours? Anything over $1,000 spontaneously?
It only house stuff where I'm like I can justify it easily, like
Okay.
boy math it, you know.
Figure it out.
But nothing that's so spontaneous because I'm very much a planner.
I know. Yeah. No, I
So
feel
my
you.
wife could convince me, but I probably wouldn't come up with the idea to go spend that much money
Yeah.
spontaneously.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
But remember, you got to cash flow this in the budget. This is not your permission to
Live
go
like
into
no one
debt
else.
to do something crazy.
No, of course not.
Just want to put
Thanks,
that out
Dad.
there. Thanks,
Making
Dad.
sure we're all responsible.
Core memory.
All right. Well, if you guys have any fun guilty as charged questions, make sure to DM us. And if you enjoyed this episode, you're going to love our episode. Is Gen Z financially doomed? Let's talk about it. That is coming up next, and we'll also link it for you. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss an all new episode of
Smart Money Happy
Hour.